show called 19.
All right, rolling.
Of course, that's why I asked. I don't ask everybody that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Ready when you're ready.
What's up, y'all? It's your man Chuck Creekmur, aka Jigsaw, here with 19 Keys. And I've seen you on the internet a lot.
Yes,
a lot.
sir.
And you came to Harlem. I didn't get a heads up or nothing. I was like, really, this is what you're doing? But it's okay. It's okay. We here right now at the BET Awards. Yeah, talk about that. How was that experience?
Man, it was dope because that was impact, man. That was just submitting a new time. You know what I mean? Like, the Apollo has been a place where it had all of the greats, right? And I really wanted to showcase where we at in the culture. You know what I mean? What the people ready for and what I represent to the culture. So selling out the Apollo was just, you know, me stamping the culture and saying that, look, this is what we on now, right? So, like, get there and support it because I've proven the model will work out. Like, you know what I mean? Black people don't just want entertainment. You know what I mean? Like, we want a movement again. Right? We want something that represents, like, we actually progressing and moving forward. Like, we need wealth, we need power. You know what I mean? We need ownership. Like, entertainment is supposed to be our celebration. You go to the club, make sure you got something to celebrate.
Right.
So I'm giving us something to celebrate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And on that note, you know, not all hip hop, but hip hop is 50 years old, right? And myself and others came up in an era. In fact, I just honored Chuck D at Juneteenth award a few days ago, and it was lovely, right? And I got interviewed, and they asked me about that period of time. So here we are with you and hip hop. What do you think about bringing that back to hip hop?
Well, hip hop has always been a shaper of culture at the same time. Like, you know, you can always get the narratives of the world in hip hop, and I think a lot of that has been missing because it's based on trends, right? It's based on TikTok, it's based on making a sound. So the essence of hip hop has been missing a lot. Like, that's why I like the collaboration with Cole and Dirt. You know what I mean? I felt like J. Cole comes and he gives a social narrative, you know what I mean, what he thinks about what's going on, right? I even like when I just heard what Killer Mike new project, Michael, crazy, right? Like, that to me, like, I feel like sonically and lyrically, that's the best project of the year, right? Because he's saying something, the piece is hard, the collab, he got Future, he got Andre 3000, like, you know, hip hop ain't, like, when you conscious people are song, this is no disrespect at all, I love comments, but people always play comment on my and it's like, that's fine, but it's like, you know, the diversity of consciousness doesn't just lean to a spectrum. And I like street music, that's my contradiction, as I give my critique on hip hop. But we need all of those aspects. So we can't have it just, okay, 80% of this is just nigga shit, right? And then the 1%, right? We got that one Kendrick album, that one Cole feature, right? And one Killer Mike album. Like, no, we need at least, you know what I mean, 20, 30, 40%. Let's balance it out. Hip hop started with the Rakim. It started Peace God. Now it's what's up, nigga? You know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta create that balance and we gonna go somewhere. And I ain't saying create that be your whole space, but you know what I mean, throw it in there so hip hop actually means something.
What's your thoughts? You know, we do a lot of talking about black men as well. Black men are in a whole different space now. Overall, it's really all over the place. What are your thoughts on it? And if you will, what do we need to do?
Oh man, there's so much that we do. I say first you gotta start with the inner work, man. That's what I've been finding to be important. A lot of black men suffer from mental illness, depression, stress, anxiety on a daily basis, and we don't communicate those things. And without that communication, you can't express it, so it gets stuck within. So it's a lot of shadow work and inner work that has to be done because they always tell black men to be, you know, be humble. But I tell you to be confident. Go out there and take over the world. It's yours. You walk outside, you used to see buildings with your name on it. But that's what causes the issues. We stay in environments that's choking and killing us on a daily basis. And it's not connected to our nature of who we are. Like, black people need to be expansive. All of this energy that we got, once it becomes cooped in, you're like a lion in a cage. Right? So, you know, man has to be able to take his ideas and bring them into the world. That's execution. You know, without that level of aspiration and ambition, we feel cooped up, right? And then we suffocate. There's been experiments on rats that show when you create claustrophobic environments of people, right, what happens, they become more aggressive. They start looking at each other as in-house fighting and cannibalism. And that's what happens. So we need more knowledge, we need more education, we need more individuals like myself, my brothers EYL, Traveler, a bunch of different people to be represented higher in the culture, so that we can say like how Nip was, right? Like Nip, though that representation should disappear, right? That demonstration shouldn't be gone. It should be like, no, somebody else. If you go out there, you gotta stand aside, push the ownership, push the financial literacy, give some gang mental lyrics, you know, give social commentary on what we need, and everybody else's agendas get to get heard except black men, right? We see, you know, SOSAR Bank giving minority women $500 million. What does that mean? That means, all right, is the issues of black men taken care of or something? Like, is that not equal to the problems that we see, since we have the highest level of statistics in the country when it comes to diabetes, when it comes to cancer, when it comes to depression, when it comes to suicide, gun violence, prison? We have the worst statistics. So if America was truly bent on progress and solutions, we would start with the black men. But that changes the family dynamics, that changes structural relationships, that changes the economy. You understand me? So it's like, for me, that's where we start at. We start with educating ourselves, we start with educating ourselves, and we start with taking our ideas and talking our stories.
And black men, you know, that's something we don't usually ask. What are your thoughts on that?
Man, black women are doing an incredible job at, self-reliance, right? And, pushing out what they want to see. I think that only thing that we can see as a better today is trying to focus more on the repairment of the relationships within our community versus the gender war, right? Because that serves no good purpose for our children, for our future whatsoever, right? And for black men, as we rise, we create space for them to soften up, so they don't have to be as aggressive towards us, because we do have to take responsibility for our part, right? And where the culture is today, because you consider yourself a man, take ownership. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that women just have to continue to grow, develop, and empathize with the black man. Ask how did he become that way. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at what he is, ask how. There's cause and effect. He's affected. What was the cause? And I believe that as black men empathize with black women and black women empathize with black men, we'll change that dynamic in gender wars and get back to some.
So I gotta get from you your top 5 that are alive. You gotta do it.
Listen, I'm ready now because I didn't heard the question, so we're going AJ, I'm going Nip, and we'll get that last slot. This ain't even fair because 5 could never be 5 on the list.
What you had?
I did, but them flow is just so solid that other 5 is really equal to a few different people. You know what I'm saying? Like lately, I just been really loving listening to Cole. Of course, I always love Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay, man. Thank you.
I'm leaving it at that.
Appreciate you. Keep doing the work, man. Yeah, definitely. We need your voice. For sure.
All right. Appreciate y'all for having me.
You mind give us a quick shout out?
Nah, let's do it.
AllHipHop.
And rolling.
Peace, family. I'm 19 Keys for AllHipHop. Tap in.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.